Hey everybody, how's it going today? John here with whatifcouldscroll.com. You can find me on Facebook and Twitch and Instagram and where else? I'm on Twitter now apparently too. And yeah, all at What If I Could Scroll. So find me there and hit the like, subscribe button. Tell your friends to do the same thing or not. Not really worried about it. In the panel with us today, we got Billy Burt. Say hey, Billy.
Hey, Billy. Hi, everybody.
It doesn't matter. It's all a numbers game anyway. My numbers go up. I'm not worried about it. I'm only 823 away from my 1,000 that I need for monetization. So yeah, hit that like and subscribe button over on YouTube there. Hey, everybody out there in the chat. Larry, why'd you knock the power out? You shouldn't have done that. Hey, Chris. Hey, Pat. Hey, Steve. Steve Nealon from Harnell Media. Huge sponsor for all our websites in the woodworking community. Go check him out. He's got lots of cool stuff, too. And, everybody's talking about the swag stuff. Bill, you got a lot of swag on your site or what?
I have some, yeah. Coffee mugs, baseball caps, T-shirts, stickers.
Stickers. See, I gotta get some stickers done because I had some stickers sent the other day to me, and I guess I really got to send some back. And
yeah, that's usually the nice thing to do.
Yeah, just here's a promo for somebody that really, if they really care about it. Oh, look at that. Oh.
I know that guy.
Do you know that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he sent me some stickers, and I know I got to send stickers out to this other guy here. That when I send down his project to him, when I finish it up and get it all framed up. Look at that. Look at that. I finished a project up today. I just got to frame it up.
Wow. Check that out, Wes.
Yeah. So I got to send some stickers down to this guy too. And then when I got to finish some more stuff up, and I got to send it down to Shaylee at inspiredbyshay.com or inspiredbyshaylee.com, Midnight Scroll her, and send her some stickers too. I'll have stickers all over the world.
Yeah, Shaylee. Hey, Jason.
I'll send you some too, Billy.
Jason, I mean, yeah, there's Shaylee, otherwise known as
Midnight Scroll her.
And Seiko Shako.
Seiko Shako. And John, scroll something, spray some glue on it, and mail it out. Hey, Greg, how's it going? See, look at that, Billy. I remember his name the first time. Hey, Greg, how's it going?
Hey, Greg, what's going on?
Every time I see your name come up, I'm like, that camerahead guy. I from Winnipeg. I can't remember his name. I can't. Every time I see his cam overhead, I can never remember your name.
Cam overhead, Snow Crusher, Greg.
Yep. And then like right off the bat, it come up. Oh, it's Greg. Look at that. Greg's here. Hey, Greg. So I finished off quite a few projects. If you saw that over on Instagram, if you're subscribed over that, and if you saw my What If I Could page, I finished up quite a few 4 projects today, at least. Carrie's happy for at least a month now, so I'm good with her. So I don't have to do anything in the house for a bit. But
so you got the curtain rods hung?
No, I got the curtain rod holders finished. I just have to go install them. I'll do that after. So after I finish this show, I'll take my impact and drill inside, drill some holes in the wall, put my wall plugs in, put the screws in. We're good to go.
Hello, Dwight.
Mr. Weagle, how's it going? The spiral blades I use, I ordered them from Advanced Machinery, and they are called Penguin Gold Blades. Penguin, Pinguin. They are number 01 blades, and like I said, they're the best blade I found that I use because they don't break, and I can cut anything I want with them. Anything at all. Yeah, I'm seeing what you're asked, Larry. Just give me a second. I'll send you a link in a minute here. Just give me a sec. Oh, Dwight,
What?
see, he's screaming.
What do you ask?
Oh, he asked if he can send him a link.
Oh, I didn't see what he asked.
Yeah, he said because we were asking about earbuds last night, and
Yeah,
I looked at those earbuds that you were talking about,
the
and
JBLs.
yeah, there's those JBLs, and this is probably this is probably a question I should ask Steve Nealon because he knows all the technical stuff. Um, that what's the difference in? Let me pull it up for a second, and I'll tell you what I'm talking about here. There's a difference in. I don't know if it's connectivity or whether it's
Hey, Mervin.
something else. But they are available in Canada, though.
So they are.
Yeah, they're available at Visions and at Best Buy and at London Drugs.
I don't know where my daughter got mine. She gave them to me for Christmas year before last, and I've been really happy with them.
Yeah, it depends on which kind you get, which style, which kind of charging case. They range in price from like $70 up to I
The
think the most
charging
expensive.
case, my charging case is round. It's like a rounded hockey puck
Yeah, the most expensive
with the edges rounded over.
one here I think is $230. But what my question is what it says 220, okay, 120 TWS, 220 TWS. Um, they're all in ear. There's one that goes behind the ear, like a hanging Bluetooth one.
I got mine.
125 TWS. I'm just curious to know if anybody knows what the TWS stands for, whether it's like connectivity or sound, decibels, whatever. Because like I've been looking up like 3 or 4 of these, and like they're basically all the same. It just does not explain what the TWS is on these.
Huh.
So anybody that knows
I,
technical stuff, just answer me if you can.
I don't know what that is.
I think it
125,
has something to do with the sound, but I'm not exactly sure.
like 125, 220, 225 TWS, true wireless, true wire. I guess TWS is true wireless sound then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Or true wireless sports headphones. I don't know.
Hmm.
Well, I guess mine are couple-year-old models. I don't see the.
But they do say that they do have noise cancellation on them. There's some sport ones actually if you're doing a workout you can listen to music, but if somebody talks to you, then it lowers the music down so you can actually hear what somebody else is saying to you.
Oh,
Hey Mervin, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. A funny guy.
oh, there's mine right there.
I got my saw set up where y'all can kind of see it.
That's quite the light you got going on there. Is it the moon? What are you outside?
No,
Oh,
that's one of those fluorescent lights.
that's quite the extension cord you got in your back there. How often do you use your thing?
Well, I got it. Well, let me show you. I got it plugged into one of those.
Power bar.
Let's see how these work real quick. How's that? How do they work?
I didn't notice that they canceled the noise, but
I'm just laughing. You jump real fast to put pressure on the backside of that because it was bouncing on you so fast.
Yeah, that's me. Very forgetful.
yeah, mine are the JBL Free X.
You're making them up now.
Free X. I don't know what that means, but
I guess it does. I just got to go down. I just got to go down and take a look at them, see what they offer. Anyway.
damn it.
They are pretty cheap though. I'm not saying cheap. They're pretty decently priced.
Well, these I got, they cost about $50.
That's American pricing though.
Yeah. Well, they shouldn't be much more than that in Canada.
Okay. As soon as you cross that border, you got to add on $100.
Yeah, these are
Even if they got them in the store.
Yeah, because they still got to come from the States.
The free
okay.
X ones you can get from JBL. I don't know if you can get them in Canada. They were $149.95. Apparently, they're a little bit older model. They're now $49.95.
Steve says TWS is a part of the newer Bluetooth tech that supposedly gives true stereo sound. Okay, thanks, Steve. That's the answer I was looking for.
Oh, true wireless stereo. There you go.
So the numbers really are basically more model numbers than anything else, I guess.
With guys.
Hey, Mervin, how's it going? All right, Shay. Yeah, do that. Well, because Billy was in his shop with his the other day when he was on live with me when he was doing his lathe work, and he says they work really good. I'm just looking for something different that I can walk around the shops and not quartered onto something all the time.
Yeah, I like them, and if I go outside the shop to check the chickens, I don't lose signal. So
Jason. Jason, sorry, I didn't see your comment in there. Jason Rogers is in the room too. He says he cut aluminum.
Oh yeah, I meant to read that a while ago.
I cut aluminum diamond plate the other day on my scroll saw. Thanks, Sean, for letting me know I could. Not a problem, Jason. Show us what you're doing there, and fill us in on what's been going on with you.
Chris Nealon says he loves his isotunes.
Yeah, so, well, see, I think the first thing I got to do is I got to update my laptop. Either I got to update my laptop to a computer, and so that I'm freaking hardwired in everything. I think I'm going to run a line directly inside the house too, so I stop dealing with all the stupid Wi-Fi cutting out. Stuff. And we'll see how that's all working. Hey, Herb, how's it going?
Yeah, I hardwired my shop and put a Wi-Fi router out there, and it works great.
I think I'm just going to run an in-ground conduit and just run Cat 5 through it, like directly down to the router in the basement.
Hey, Herbie.
Here's my brother. Hey, Brian, how's it going, buddy? Look, Brian. I'm working on stuff for you. I'm actually working on your project for you.
So we got the two Jasons in tonight, Rogers and Rickelhoff.
Yeah. We got a full crowd. Look at that. We got 15 people watching there over on 13 on YouTube, 2 on Facebook. Oh, we just lost
Larry.
Yeah, so anybody that's looking for an update, I'll give you an update right now. This is what we're working on. We're working on these aluminium memorial garden hearts. This is the first large one that I'm doing right now with these roses on it. And then I got wording that's going to have to go up here and down here as well. And then I have these little hearts that are going to be hanging on swivels down about here. They're going to attach from the top to the bottom as well, so they'll swivel in the wind. And then I got these butterflies, the metal butterflies as well, aluminum butterflies that are getting riveted on as well. And I'm thinking probably up here. And I'm going to bend the wings on those so that way they'll flutter in the wind. And then I got to rivet some holders on the back, one on the bottom, 2 on the top. One will be a stopper on the top edge, and a horizontal there. They run a stake in the ground. These will just slide right on. ready to go, and they can put them in their memorial gardens for their deceased ones.
Cool. Jason Rogers says he's building a golf cart and fighting the elements of Mother Nature. That's what the diamond plate was for a custom dash.
Cool, cool. Cool. Look at that. We got a full crowd in here tonight, too. That's awesome. Well, thanks for joining us, people. Appreciate it. Well, Shay's listening, and I know she won't come in because I'm cutting aluminium.
Yeah, she don't like the sound of cutting aluminum.
No. But yeah, and so I got a lot of projects done today. I finished up Shay's brooch, her mom brooch. I still got to figure out what a design I'm going to do for that brooch we were talking about there, Billy. And
Broachback Mountain.
Yeah, Broachback Mountain. And finished up, like I said, the curtain hangers for inside. That I did something else. And I made planter covers for Carrie's planters outside. We got these resin boxes at the big box store, and apparently they don't last really good throughout Canadian winters. They start cracking and breaking and everything else. So I just built covers for them. You can check out my IG, Instagram, and my Web It Could page to see pictures of that.
Well, hello, Nick.
Nick, we're surprised to actually see you live. You got a black eye?
Yeah. I figured she'd have knocked you in the head while you was asleep.
Hey, Nick, how's it going? You guys want to see some really cool turnings? Oh, by the way, if you want to see some cool turnings, go over to Pole Barn Productions and go check out Doug and his cool turnings over there, and go check out Nick over at the Flaming Turner, and Stace makes as well.
And me.
The Messy Wood Shop, the messy Studio, Billy Burt. And if you just want to see lonely old everyday scroll sawing, just come here, hang out in the chat, watch me not finish project.
I primarily do turning. I do other things as well. I've got a variety of stuff on my channel.
Well,
woodworking. It's all woodworking, but
I do more than just scroll sawing too.
I do freehand router carved signs. I do.
I see. I still got to get into that. I still got to try it.
I'm gonna do more. I've done a little bit of scroll sawing, but nothing. I mean, I've scrolled out some letters and things for other projects, but I'm planning on doing more now that I've got.
Yeah. Now you got a really good saw.
Yeah,
a really good scroll saw now. Camera set up here.
Well, it's not as good as Shaylee's, but
Nick. No, I'm alive. She made up with me for throwing a fit. It's funny because I was talking to Carrie about that too. When we went to bed last night, I go, Carrie, would you be mad if I got up and made something to eat? She goes, well, when is it? I said, I don't know. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. And she's like, well, what do you mean? I said, well, if I got up at 1 o'clock in the morning and made something to eat, would you get mad because I didn't make you something to eat? She goes, well, no. I said, okay, that's what I thought.
All right, I'll be back. I got to go put on the food bag real quick.
Oh, you got to go eat. Oh,
yeah, I've been summoned.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's amazing how that works, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, if she cooks it, I kind of feel obligated to eat it.
Yeah, and on our show with us yesterday, we had Wesley Belko from Scroll Saw Cafe, and he was telling us about his projects. And I'm looking at some updated pictures that he's doing right now on his house renos. He's working on the bathroom.
Well, he was telling us about some of his projects when he wasn't sleeping.
Yeah, before he fell asleep on us. His bathroom floor looks kind of nice, all tiled up.
Yeah. I'll be back. Sorry to leave you on your own.
Not a problem. And now it's quiet. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, anybody wants in on the chat, on the panel, let me know, and I'll send you guys a link, and we'll see what else is going on. Ah, Jason. All right. Internet issues. Yeah, everybody's having internet issues. That's fine. Mr. Weber, how's it going? Good evening, ladies and gents. He's saying, I don't think it helped that she was hungry before she went to sleep. Well, no, you're supposed to not go to. You're not supposed to go to sleep hungry. You're not supposed to go to sleep without saying "I love you." It's the way it works. That way, everybody's happy. Full belly, full heart. It's the way it works. I never wake her up. She knows it. Yeah, you guys just keep singing the song all by yourselves over there in the chat. It's okay. We all know I'm not a good singer. I used to be a singer in a rock and roll band. Haha. Oh, Mike, Midnight Joker in the room. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a while either. A couple months at least. Everybody get all their weekend projects done? Now the weekend's over. It's no time to ask, eh? And I got quite a bit done this weekend, so I'm happy. Carrie's happy. That's all that matters. I know I got to try and get some stuff done this week. I might be going live during the week just to catch up on some other stuff that I got to get done for when we go down to Calgary to pick mother-in-law up. Chris Nealon. I done squat. Did do darn thing this weekend. Well, good break. Still good for the soul, I guess. You want to burn yourself out working too hard in the shop. I know once I pick my mother-in-law up, I got some work to do in the house, and then I got to finish up a bunch of projects, and have to do a shop clean anyway. do a shop clean, organize, get rid of some shelving and stuff. Yeah, Dave, that's Herb's new YouTube channel, and he's gonna start doing some projects, hopefully, and some videos starting next month, maybe.
Did you read Nick's comment?
Which one? There was a couple that he had up there.
Him being a singer in a solo band
No,
until he got kicked out of the band by the other members.
no, I didn't read that one.
She's helping the granddaughter with math while she's
Oh,
eating. So I figured I didn't need to sit at the table and listen to that. I could come back over here.
that's that new Common Core math, isn't it?
I don't know.
Or is it real math?
Hey, Dave Weber. Better. Much better. He asked how my lungs were shaping up.
Yeah, I saw that. Let's see. The shop looks like it was hit by a tornado after an earthquake. I can show you pictures of the inside of my shop right now from all the work I was doing on my table saw today.
My shop was relatively clean until yesterday, and I scattered dust everywhere with the 4.5-inch angle grinder with a flat disc on it because I was power carving part of that shillelagh.
So when you power carve, what do you use for your carving tool part of it?
It depends. I've got a pneumatic die grinder, and I've got 6. They're about a 1/2 to 3/4 inch around carbide bits. I've got one as a ball, one has a rounded tip, one is kind of a point, one is kind of a cylinder. So I use those kinds of things. I'll use a Dremel type tool with smaller bits if I need smaller detail work. If I need to remove a lot of material quickly, then I use the 4.5-inch angle grinder. Yeah,
See,
bits like that aren't bad, but except if are those carbides?
no, they're just regular.
Oh yeah, well those kinds of bits aren't bad either.
Shaping and polishing set. That's all it says. Yeah. But I bought these because I got a die grinder, and I figured I could do some carving and stuff on the wood. But these are actually pretty crappy. They hardly dig in. Like
there's not enough.
They're way too fine.
Yeah, there's not enough stuff on
them. Something I gotta get a better set. But do you have one of those chainsaw bits for your grinder?
I do not. Those scare the hell out of me.
Do they?
Yeah. And there's a guy on YouTube. Was it Stumpy Nubs or somebody else?
Oh, yeah, it was Stumpy Nubs, James Hamilton. That got bit by. He got bit by it.
James was using one, and he controls his tools, and it got away from him, and it got him good. And
yeah,
so no, those scare the hell out of me.
I see the chainsaw carvers use them a lot, but they're also used to using chainsaws too, though.
Right. Well, I have used my electric chainsaw to do some carving as well, to remove a lot of material here and there. But I'm comfortable using it, and where I'm holding it and where I keep it. Chris said he put up a 30-minute YouTube video today about his mess.
Oh, I thought he said he put up 30 videos about his mess.
I'm assuming he left minutes out because I read that. It didn't make sense to me until I added.
Yeah, if you guys are curious about, we're talking
Hey,
about
Mike.
Stumpy Nubs, also known as James Hamilton. He does a lot of really awesome woodworking videos. He probably puts
Yeah.
out at least one a month, if not two or three. And he has them broken down in they're color coded on his website into DIY and maker and everything else, helpful tips and tricks and stuff like that. I started watching him when him and Miter Mike would banter back and forth about about stuff, and I love those videos. I hate that he stopped making them.
Speaking of Mike Kim, Midnight Joker said, saw that Stumpy Nubs video and saw the accident coming. He was cutting towards himself in the kickback zone.
Yeah. Herb says. Herb. All right, let's see. We got 13 people watching. If you got any questions, comments, or inquiries, please leave them in the chat. We'll do our best ability to answer them. If not, I'm sure someone in the chat will answer it, and we appreciate you. Thanks, Herb.
Thank you, Herb.
Oh, a 30-second video.
Oh. Okay, not a 30-minute video. Have I mentioned I really love my new bandsaw?
A couple times. I hardly use my bandsaw though.
My bandsaw is one of my most used tools in the shop. I hate wasting wood. So if I've got a 3/4 inch piece of wood and I'm building something that calls for and I'm doing something that calls for a 1/2 inch or 3/8 or 1/4 inch piece of wood, rather than turn it all into sawdust and run it through the planer, I'll resaw it.
Yeah, see, I gotta get a really good fence for my my bandsaw. That way, I can start doing resaw stuff, more of it, because I don't mind resawing the way I do, but it's more time consuming than anything else. Because like I'll buy the 10-inch boards and I'll run them through my table saw. I run through my table saw probably about 3 times just so I can get nice lines on each side. So I'll run it through, flip it over, run it through, raise the blade, run it through, flip it over, raise the blade,
Right.
run it through, and then I'm still left with like 4 inches in the middle. And the
Right.
only way I found to really successfully get that out is with a 12-inch reciprocating saw blade on my reciprocating saw. And I clamp it to my table and I saw down. And
Why
I got to
can't you
run.
do it? Why can't you do it on your bandsaw?
Then I run it through the planer. Number one, because my bandsaw doesn't go high enough for that, and I got to build I got to build a fence for it, right, in order to do.
Well,
proper
no.
resawing.
Once you've got the table saw curve cut in there, you should be able to freehand that through there easy.
Oh, you figure?
Yeah, I do it all the time.
I've never tried it though. I figured I need the fence in order to keep it in line.
No, you don't need a fence for that. You can freehand that through. Once you've got both sides cut, just freehand it through.
Okay, well, I got a board ready to go. I should just try that then tomorrow.
And then you'll need
Yes,
to run it through the planer to clean it up.
yes, Herb, we miss you. Why aren't you on the panel?
Of
Come on
course,
in.
we miss you, Herb.
You're the one that wanted to hang out all day long.
I'm surprised he's not in here, to be honest.
He probably got in trouble. We always miss you when you're not here, Herb. Because we're always asking, hey, where's Herb? What's Herb up to? What's Herb been up to? Where's Herb? Herb was here. Where'd he go? Chris
I look
Nealon
at
says
these.
he loves his 17-inch, just abuses it.
Oh, yeah. Well, mine's not quite that big, Chris. I've got 13-inch resaw capacity with my new Jet 14-inch bandsaw. Steel frame. Herb said, yeah, I wanted somebody to hang out with, but you all didn't want to. I couldn't even get an answer, so I got my knickers in a twist and said, heck with you all.
Well, I saw that he posted it in there, and I was about to answer him. Then it's like, oh, Herb retracted his question.
Yeah, I saw that too. Then he said, no, I'll be over there in a bit.
See that's part of the reason why I want headless headless wireless headphones as well.
Yeah.
So
When
I
I
can
look at
walk around my shop and do stuff.
Yeah. When I look at what you're doing or stuff like this pattern here,
Yep.
something about I'm weird, I guess. But I would do all of the smallest pieces first to get
Well,
those done and out of the way, and then
yeah,
go
yeah.
and
I
start cutting the
understand.
bigger pieces out.
I understand that, but as I was explaining when I was doing the butterflies, you basically have to start on the outside going in because you want to keep structure on it because it'll bend and bounce around too much.
Ah,
Right. If I was cutting wood, if I was doing this out of wood, I would probably do all the small piddly parts first, and then do the big parts last.
it's
Mister
like when I'm
Randy.
cleaning. It's like when I'm cleaning fish. I clean all the small ones first, and then I go to the bigger fish.
Well, it depends on how small they are, because if they're small enough, you don't have to clean them at all. Well,
Duh. Hello, Randy.
just clean your thumb out through them. Hey, Randy.
Chris says, "Where's Mr. Deering been hiding?" He popped in a little bit last night, didn't he?
No,
Or was that day before?
no, he was on the video yesterday morning. He was
Oh
at
yeah.
he was at his dad's house.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Other than that, I have no idea. Randy's watching from Edmonton. Chris says 13 is good. My 17-inch has about the same resaw capacity. 17 refers to, I think, the wheel diameter. Yes, it does. 14 inches, 14-inch wheels. 17 inches, 17-inch wheels, etc.
I always thought it referred to either the table size or your cutting height area cut.
No, it's the diameter of the wheel.
Oh, well, that's pretty deceiving. Mr. Randini, are you heading back up here sometime, or you staying down south area ish?
Well, yeah, it is kind of deceiving because, like I said, this steel frame jet with it's a 14-inch, which was same as my Central Machinery was, but it's the old cast iron style frame, and it only had a 6-inch resaw capacity until I put a 6-inch riser block on it, and that gave it 12-inch resaw capacity. I only gained another inch by going to this new saw, but uh, I it gives me so much more accuracy.
It's weird how certain tools are listed certain ways, though. Like,
Right.
for example, scroll saws are listed by the throat depth, right? Throat depth, not the size of the
Yeah.
table, not
Right.
not
Right.
right.
Yep.
Table saws are sold as the size of
The
the
blade.
amperage. No, the amperage on the motor.
Oh, horsepower wise, yeah.
Yeah, horsepower wise, because like when you
Right.
buy a contractor saw or a cast stationary table saw, it's so it they're basically all 10-inch blades, or sorry, 8-inch blades, but they're
No, 10.
10, oh sorry
Down here it's
10.
10.
Yeah, so a 10-inch blade, but it's sold by the amperage of the motor size, right, or the horsepower of the motor size. um uh miter saws are sold by, again, no. Let's go back to uh bandsaws now. So the scroll saw is sold by the throat depth, and when you hear 14 and 16-inch bandsaw, I imagine that would either be the table size or the cutting capacity for it, not the size of the wheels. Does
Right.
that make
But it
sense?
is. Yes, but it's the size of the wheel.
Dave, I am cutting
Oh,
aluminum.
and because of the size of the wheel on
Yeah,
bandsaws, you will get a throat capacity of roughly, if it's a 14-inch bandsaw, you'll have roughly 14 inches of throat capacity.
really.
Yeah, because the wheel is 14 inches and the blade is a band. So it's 14-inch diameter wheel. So the blade is 14 inches from cutting where you're cutting to 14 inches on the return side. And you can't push a piece past that. So you're only
Okay.
going to get about the same,
Yeah.
depending on how they've got the return on the blade shielded. That can lessen how much throat capacity you actually have.
Oh, okay. Dave, I had my micrometer out yesterday, my electronic micrometer, and to check the size on these, and these ended up being 0.75 millimeters thick. You can do the math for inches if you want. It's a standard, a 16-inch pizza pan, actually, jumbo pizza pan is what I'm cutting, and I'm just using a regular, my regular everyday scroll saw blade, my penguin blades that I use for everything else that I'm using to cut these with. So I'm not using a special blade. I'm not using. Are you getting a sharp burr on the bottom? No, I'm not actually.
Hi, JJ.
There there is a small burr on the backside of these, but it's not sharp. The the sharper burrs were actually when I first drilled my pilot holes through, and then I just took a flat file. I don't even know where it is. Where'd you use my file? Oh, right here. Just a flat file, and just filed the back of them off. And when I'm cutting these pieces out, you can feel a little bit of a burr on them, but it's not as bad as when I did the entry holes. And what I'm doing anyway, after I'm finished cutting the pattern, I'm going to run my oscillator random orbit sander over it anyway, just to get the burrs off. And what I'm going to do is sand it down to get the Teflon coating off of here, so that it'll be bare aluminum. and then we're gonna try and figure out. We're gonna try and change the color of these somehow. Where they're gonna use stains or heat to try and get some color into them, and then I'll seal them with a lacquer spray. Randy says he's coming up in July sometime. Cool. That'll work. I don't think we're gonna be doing much camping this year anyway, so we should be home. And I'll probably be on my shop anyway. So you can find me here. Randy was our minister at our wedding, actually. Used to be my roommate. What an awesome guy he is. Thanks, Randy.
Who's an awesome guy?
Randy Green. He used to be a roommate when I first moved to Edmonton, and he got me. He actually got me into sports and going to, but buying season tickets for the Edmonton Eskimos, and getting drunk on the. Doing pre-game drinks. Oh, Herb, we just lost you. You were there, and then you just cut out. Yeah, we would go to the bar, do pre-game drinks, and then head to the liquor store and buy pre-game drinks for the bus to get to the game, and then we would drink at the game, and then drink on the bus on the way back to the bar to pick up our cars.
Oh God!
and then we would use Keys Please to drive us home though, so it's all good. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. It's good.
I'm assuming the Eskimos is a hockey team.
No, football.
Oh.
Edmonton Eskimos is a football team. Go green and gold. Woohoo! Move those sticks.
Canadian football or
Canadian football, yes, with the bigger field. With the bigger field and the proper football rules. Herb, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Your picture was there and your picture went off.
I know.
So you turned your camera off though? You're good to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey everybody, Herb's in the panel. Say it to Herb.
Howdy, folks.
Well, he's kind of here.
Yeah, he's here.
Well, I don't want y'all to see me with cheese all over my face. Because I'm eating roast beef and cheddar sandwich from Arby's.
I was going to say this is like an Arby's sandwich.
I like Arby's Greek style gyros. Those are really yummy.
Yeah, Pam, that's what Pam got. She wanted a fish sandwich, but they didn't have none, so she got that.
Oh, that reminds me of something. Before I came out to my shop this morning, Kara's at the back stairs. She refilled my coffee for me, and she goes, "Oh yeah, and maybe sometime this week I'll get out back and cut down my bush." I just started cracking up, and I was putting my shoes on. I just started laughing. She goes, "I knew you'd think dirty about that." I said, "No, I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing."
Dave Weber says he's thinking about Arby's.
Well, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when your wife says, "Oh, I got to get out back and cut my bush down"?
The same thing she thought you thought.
Exactly. See, I'm still laughing about it.
No, I'm so bad.
Yeah. So when I was living with Randy, we him and a bunch of guys from work, they bought season tickets, like 3 rows of season tickets, and they basically just sold them out to everybody else. And I started going. I went the first season, second season. I could say how many years did I go? I think I went six years in a row with season tickets with the Grey Cup and everything. It was awesome. Good times. Yeah, we've been friends for over 20, almost 20 years now. And yeah, he was our minister at our wedding.
Friends over 20 years, that's not friends, that's family.
Oh yeah, he's
Mhm.
family. He's family. Just started off with some drunken roommate I was hanging out with all the time.
Shay, you're not saying much.
That's because she's listening.
Jason Rickloff said he loves Arby's. I do too.
I haven't had Arby's in a long time though.
However, I don't do the Arby's beef and cheese. I hate their cheese sauce. I just don't. But I don't like anybody's cheese sauce. I'm funny that way. Put real cheese on my damn sandwich.
It's like it's nacho cheese though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, every time I go to Arby's, I get two Great Canadians and one of those triple decker ones. I'll bring it home. Oh, and I also get like 2 handfuls of horsey sauce, and I'll
Yeah,
basically
gotta
take
have
all the
horsey.
meat off, and I'll take all the meat off, and I'll restack them. Right, I'll put 2 pieces down, put a whole thing of horsey sauce, put a couple more pieces down, whole thing of horsey sauce. Like when you first get the burger, it's only about 2 inches thick, but when I restack it, it's like 4 inches thick because I put it all on the same burger.
Basically, you're having a Dagwood, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, definitely Whataburger there, Mervin.
I've never had Whataburger. Actually, I don't even think there's one here.
Whataburger used to be good around our house, but they suck now.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Pam's been to a couple of them, bring some burgers home. One, I don't like their pickles. So it seems like every time I get a hamburger from them, I think they literally dunk the bun in pickle juice.
Wow, mine don't do that. Now, they do one of the things that I've noticed is they pretty much put all the pickles in the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
So I take it apart and spread them apart a little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. You got to go to a burger place and rebuild your burger every time you get it, though.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
want $15 an hour. Bullshit.
Yeah. Honestly, you had better service when they were making $3.50 an hour,
Mm-hmm.
and they actually had to work for their money.
Yep. I like Wendy's burgers pretty good too. That Wendy's Baconator is pretty good.
Pam just uses to go to Wendy's.
Gotta get a double bacon there every time I go there.
You don't like Wendy's?
She had a bad experience with food poisoning once. She said she'd never go back.
That would do it. All right, I'm gonna go rinse my bowl out. I'll be back.
So how's everybody been doing today?
I was busy. I had a busy day.
I noticed that.
I was busy in my shop and finished a bunch of projects up. Had company come over for a couple hours. Was talking to my shop about shop stuff, so it was all good.
Did you try to kill me?
And now I'm on live, so it's a good day.
Yep. I say,
So,
my wife asked me, she goes, how come you're so cheerful every morning? Well, I woke up this morning. That's enough to be cheerful. I woke up breathing and got to see your beautiful face.
And
It's
I
a
know you're
good
leaving the
day.
house. And I know you're leaving the house in 20 minutes. Get out. Yeah, I'm not a morning person. I'm pretty grumpy.
She is. I'm
Even,
not allowed to talk to her after she's had that first cigarette and that cup of coffee.
even when I get to work, I'm just grumpy. And everybody's all like, "Hey, good morning. Hey, good morning." I'm like, "Yeah, it's a morning. Yeah." So one morning I walked in, I go, "Hey, good morning, everybody," and everybody's all like, "What's wrong with John?" Well, fine, I won't be happy-go-lucky then.
Larry said he's back. Well, Poppy said, yes, Wendy's is great. Larry says, I'm back. Poppy says, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Take care.
Night, Mervin.
All right, Mervin, take care. Thanks for being with us.
I had to stretch to reach my cookies from where I laid them down.
Somebody say cookies.
That's called reward for exercise.
That's right. These are healthy, though. Oatmeal,
Yeah,
dried cranberries,
yeah,
or craisins, and almonds.
yeah.
They're yum.
Sounds like health food to me.
No, it's just good cookie.
No, that's health food.
It's not health food.
Yep. If your cookies aren't made with a pound of lard and a pound of butter and 2 cups of sugar, they're health food.
Nothing wrong with butter. It's healthy. It's good for you.
So is lard. Mm.
So the girl's trying to steal my potato cake. Hello, JJ&E.
Hey, JJ.
Potato cakes.
Mm-hmm.
What? You didn't
You mean,
get curly fries?
you mean
No,
Pringles?
I love curly fries. Arby's curly fries, especially.
I do too, but I never eat them. I eat all of them.
I used to love McDonald's fries till they changed something in their something.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't taste the same anymore. I used to I used to love eating A&W until they went to their all natural, free range, no steroid, no freaking whatever beef. It just doesn't taste the same anymore.
Really?
Yep. I'm like, give me some of that beef with the steroids in it. It tastes so good.
Yeah,
Give me some of that.
McDonald's went from peanut oil to vegetable. That's what screwed it up.
Yep. Well, it's like all the theaters changed their. They used to make all their popcorn in coconut oil, wasn't it? And apparently it was too fattening or whatever.
Yeah,
They changed from that. Now cinema popcorn just doesn't taste the same anymore.
no, because they got rid of coconut oil. You put the
Like why
lime in the
change?
coconut.
Why change something that works so good?
Trying to bump the profit, bump the revenue to make more profits.
Yeah.
Well,
Used
McDonald's
to
quit
go.
using peanut oil because of people with peanut allergies.
Then don't go there. Then don't eat at Five Guys.
Used to you go out to the movies, get your popcorn, your drinks, and your Whoppers and whatever else you wanted for under $10. Now it costs you 100 to two people.
Yeah, it's like $35 a person for a movie ticket now. I think.
I can sit at home in my drawers and watch Netflix for cheaper than that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have to sit and watch some idiot over on his phone texting.
Well, like we said one of these guys at work that would go that would wait in line for the ticket for the new release movies, right? And I'm like, why? Well, because it's a brand new release. I'm like, why you just wait 3 months till it goes on Netflix, and then you can sit at home and drink and smoke in your house in your underwear and watch the exact same movie. Oh, but I won't be able to talk about whether who else is watching it. None of us are going to the movies and watching it. We all wait till it comes out for free.
That's right.
I don't smoke.
Well, true, right?
We don't qualify to that because we did that in the movie theaters, right, Billy?
That's right. I carry a small plastic water bottle with me, and I spit in that.
See, I remember a time when they used to search your
And my
bags.
movie,
You weren't allowed taking outdoor food in the theaters with you.
and in my theater, I can order beer.
Yeah, but you can also buy beer in the grocery store. Here you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, them movie taverns are a little getting expensive. Oh, got a bunch of rat killing we got to go do tomorrow.
Yeah, I need to finish my wife's shillelagh.
Well, they admitted mom to the hospital. I'm going to go up there and see her.
Have they said anything about what's wrong with her?
No, they were still going to run a bunch of more tests. She thinks
But
she pulled something when she took off her support stocking.
so is she okay though?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
And I can get in the hospital a lot easier. I can get into that care facility she's in.
Oh my God.
She can have two people in a room visiting hours are from 8 in the morning to 8 at night.
Well, that's good.
And all they're going to do is when you go over there, they're going to check your temperature and let you right on in.
Yeah. Jason Rickelhoff is having tacos for dinner.
Ooh, that was last night's dinner.
Every day's good for tacos. I love tacos.
Like when Carrie makes those old El Paso taco lasagnas. I love those. What?
What?
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hey,
Hello,
Hello, everybody.
Here I is.
What are you up to, buddy?
Oh,
Well, you're awake. That's a good thing.
Yeah, but he's naked in bed again, probably.
I plead the fifth.
How long?
See, told you.
When did you wake up last night? Just out of curiosity.
I didn't. I woke up this morning.
Was your phone dead, or did it
Oh
go to sleep?
no! It was plugged in, charging. Because I have to
Oh,
charge
okay.
it when I do the the streaming or it drains my battery. But I was still in the backstage.
Of course you were.
we were talking to you and having a whole conversation with Wes, and we're like, oh, I wonder if we must have gone to sleep. We were asking you questions and everything.
Oh, I clearly wasn't snoring, or you would have known.
No, you weren't snoring. That was
At
funny
least
as
I
hell.
know
Though.
I'm not the only one that falls asleep in the live show.
That was funny as hell.
Well, my first mistake was
Getting on?
snuggling down in here and getting comfortable.
That happened to me too.
Hey, Wes.
Well, I do remember I dozed at one point, and I said, "Well, you dummy, you better sit up," because there's been many a nights when I can't sleep, and I'll just get on Facebook and I'll play some of my old scroll saw videos, and the sound of that
Oh.
saw just calms me down enough I can sleep.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
Wes.
good.
You
Look at that.
see your thing?
I see that. It only took 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's
He
it's
said
sand-
he'd have it framed today too, but he don't. He lied.
yeah, it's not framed yet. But so it's sanded and oiled, and I stained the backer only on the front side, right? And I oil the back side. I just got to frame it up and send it off to you.
That's
Look at that.
lovely.
You
Dude,
notice you notice how he put the scorch marks on the back for you?
I see what I missed while I was sleeping last night.
I got a sliver. I don't know how to get it out with my freaking hand.
With a needle.
Baking soda.
No, it'll
Pocket
come
knife.
out. I'm not worried about it. I'll wait till it festers up, then I'll pull it out.
Or if there's any of it sticking out, you can put a dab of wood glue on it and let it dry. You just got to be careful not to touch it with anything until it's dry. And once it's dry, you can peel it off and it will pull that sliver right out of your hand.
No,
Or your
it's like
finger.
it's buried in my hand. I'll dig it out with a knife later. Nobody wants to see me bleed on screen.
No,
No.
not today.
That's Larry saying I want to do more metal cutting on my scroll saw, but kind of nervous about it. Don't be. I didn't know I could cut these until I started cutting them. I didn't know I could cut shells. I didn't know I could cut rock. I didn't know I could cut my hinges. I didn't know I could cut plastic and metal and everything until I just did it. Just do it.
The only thing you know that you can't cut is glass.
Yeah, I can't cut mirrored glass tile.
I can.
How? On your
We
scroll
got
saw?
glass cutting blades.
For your scroll saw?
Yeah, diamond blades, buddy.
Yeah, see, we're not rich like you. We can't afford those.
Oh.
See,
No,
I
it's not
priced
really a thing. It's not really a thing. I mean,
No. No, because the diamond tip scroll saw blades are $35 a piece.
holy
And
crap, they do exist?
Yeah, they do
Yes.
exist.
Yes.
Now, I can't see putting that much money into one blade if I know it if I don't know what's going to work. They're $35 a blade.
Okay.
I've never
Another
seen one. I did not
another
know they
question.
really existed.
If you're gonna cut glass with a scroll saw blade,
I would wear
how
gloves.
you gonna drill the holes?
With a diamond tip drill bit.
Yeah, with a diamond tip drill bit, because you can get those down to 1/8, I believe. We usually use 1/4 inch and 5/16 when we're doing signs on in the mall, and they're mounted on glass tile. You just got to wet the tip, and then when you
Just the tip?
have a
what she
glass,
said.
no, this is serious now. Have a glass of water beside you, and dip your tip in the
Sorry.
water, and when you drill your hole, you have to spin your drill the whole time so that it goes in on a 45-degree angle all the way around, and you get a perfect hole all the way through it every time.
Right.
And
Cool.
It doesn't crack the tile, and it works on glass tile, ceramic tile, and that Italian marble as well.
All right, I'll do it for you.
Those bits are expensive too,
Bad Billy.
but those bits last forever. Yes, yes. Just wet the tip, and then you get it all messy on going inside.
That's like taking plumber's putty and putting it around where you're going to drill and make your little water dam.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that too. It doesn't really work when you're drilling vertically into a wall, or horizontally into a wall.
No.
Larry says, "How do you get rid of metal fuzzies?" The metal fuzzies on the backside. Basically, when I'm finished this, I'll basically just go over and use my random orbital sander on the backside, because the fuzzies aren't. There's not really any fuzzies on the backside of this. I can feel little burrs on it, but they're not sharp burrs. They're basically just rolled over. It's basically just a rolled over edge, and you just gotta just take a random orbital sander to it, gets them all off.
Cool.
And what kind of blade are you using on that?
Oh, I'm just using a regular 01 Penguin gold blade.
Penguin.
Penguin. Pinguin. You might know them as Niqua.
I've got
Oh
a
wait,
couple of those penguins.
yeah. These Penguin 01 golds are the best blade I find that will cut anything, and they last forever.
Are those spiraled or flats?
Spirals. Are they flats?
I'm supposed to have
I
some
was asking
penguins
because
coming.
the flat bladed penguins I used weren't worth it.
No, these are spirals. I got these ones through Advanced Machinery, but I do know that Bear Woods is starting to carry these penguin blades as well, and I know that Sawbird, Garnet Hall is starting to stock them as well. So they're going to be pretty popular, and now I can buy them in Canada. Haha.
Funny farm we go.
But I find that with these blades, I can. There's nothing like we said, glass tile. The only thing I can't cut with these. I can cut aluminum. I can cut metal. I can cut brass, vinyl, plastic, acrylic. My plastic charger plates, shells such as clams and mussels. I haven't cut antler though. I can probably try cutting some antler. I'm sure they'll work just as good.
Well, yeah.
Oh, and
Excuse me.
and I can cut quarter-inch slate rock with them too.
And they'll cut soapstone and they'll cut alabaster.
Yeah, and corian.
Yeah.
What's Corian got to do with this program?
I don't know. And the funny thing is, Wes, is that I use the same blade to do test cuts on everything on a video, and I'm like, yeah, look, cuts right through. Then I'll cut metal, then I'll cut plastic, then I'll cut wood, and it does it all out.
Cool.
So there you go. Not promoted, but I wish they would be a sponsor for me.
I cut brass and aluminum and copper on my bandsaw all the time.
Oh, Lordy.
The YouTube chat sure got quiet. What's up with you guys?
I don't know. And I can do the same thing with these blades on aluminum as I do with wood. I can cut any direction. I can sand with them and everything too. So they work out really fine. Really good.
Almost made me think I was watching I think his name, Matt Ed Sullivan show. Really good.
when I was cutting the thinner pizza plate with the smoke with the butterflies, it caught on me a couple times. It caught and grabbed a couple times, like where those areas at? There and there and there and there, and then I just took my mallet and flattened it back out. So it's pretty good,
Hello, Dwight.
Mr. Weagle. How do you do dishes to get? Oh, how to do dishes to get in the good books and change my insulin pump. Hey, Mike, what are you? What vintage tools are you restoring? I got a hold of some old Japanese pole saws that I want to rebuild the handles on. I'm wondering if I should actually rebuild the handles and put new lashings around them. Well, actually, I don't even know where they are right now. I can't even show you them to you. But they're in pretty bad shape. I want to clean them up and start using them again. Sharpen the blades on them and stuff. Because like I know with like antiques and stuff, you don't want to restore them because of provenance to them and stuff like that. But yet, if I want to start using them again, like my grandfather's hand planes and hand saws and stuff, they got broken handles and stuff. Like I want to rebuild them, but you don't want to take away the value of them. You know what I mean? So like how far do you actually restore something so that you can use it again without taking value away from it? You know what I mean? Like okay, for example, this old square. Like I can polish it back up and everything else, but do I replace the level in it? Do I want to put a new nut on the lock of it, because it's actually seized up right now? And do I want to take down the marks that are blocking the slider line in it? Somebody drilled into it, so do I fix that? Do I leave that? Like that adds character to it, obviously, but like how far do you actually restore something? Like,
I've been talking away and my mic's muted. What brand is that?
the spider square?
Yeah. A lot of it depends on the brand.
I actually don't see any markings on it.
But some liquid wrench or WD-40 would loosen that knurl nut up.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually don't see any markings on it. But it's kind of cool that it's marked off. The 16ths are actually marked off on it, eh?
Yeah.
And usually they're actually marked. Oh wait, what is it? Yeah, 4, 8, 12, 16. So they're the 16ths are marked off instead of just like on the back side, I guess. They're just marked at 1/8 increments, but they're not marked, and then they're marked at 1/16 increments on the other side, but they don't have the actual number markings on them.
Right.
But I don't see any maker marks. I don't see any maker marks on it. I don't see any markings on it.
Mike asked if there's a brown and sharp. I don't know.
Like I said, there's no markings on it. I don't see any stamps or anything on it, which is weird.
The vintage tools he's working on are silversmiths, hammers, anvils, and files. Someone had put them out for scrap. He's keeping the patina on most of them, and he's turned stands and handles.
Cool.
Cool.
Just give me a second. See if I can find something.
Oh, Cody, I know I forgot to do something.
We'll have to go with one ration each. Don't worry. Rations when you're under fire. I was cooking all the way through. Don't have to pretend to be brave for that. I'm not going back. What? I'm not going back.
Oh,
Do 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 do. Yeah, all my hand planes have come from antique stores, and they're all in pretty good shape. I've got one with a busted tote. I need to replace it, rebuild it.
Yeah, they must all be out in my garage. But like I got this whetstone of my grandfather's, one of my grandfathers, and I know he built the box for it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got the whetstones in here.
Yep.
It's double sided. You can see
Right.
how wore down it is, right?
Yep.
From sharpening his chisels and
Mm-hmm.
his planes. But like I want to restore these. Like I want to get all the gunk and stuff off of them. Like do I sand them down and re-varnish them and everything else? Like how far down do you redo it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, like that, I've got an old. I think it's a Stanley number 5. I picked up at an antique store a few years ago. It's got a busted tote. I'm gonna rebuild the tote. It won't be rosewood like the original was, but it'll be a functional plane. I don't care about the value of it necessarily. I care about function.
Well, yeah. Like I got I can't remember how many planes I have out there, but they're all specialized planes, and I want to like most of the handles and the knobs are cracked and worn out on them. There's a whole chisel set, a screwdriver set that I know he turned all the handles by hand.
Right. Mike said he thinks that that square is a brown and sharp. The markings are etched into the edges and can be hard or impossible to find depending on condition.
Yeah, like that's what I thought. Like it's. I'm pretty good at finding maker's marks on jewelry and stuff, but like I said, I don't see any markings on here at all.
No apology necessary, Larry.
No, there we go. So I got something on here, but I can't. It's hard to read.
you need a magnifying glass.
Like I'm using my magnifying glass. This is really
need my
fine.
jeweler's lens.
Really fine print on here. Yeah, I'm going to clean that up and take a rubbing of it so I can read what it says. Oh, it's not even a level. It's a solid aluminum cast aluminum piece in there.
Oh,
yeah, it's solid piece in there. It's not even a level.
Huh.
That's wasted space.
I thought it was, but I know outside in the my grandfather's tool chests that are hand built, there's probably five handmade levels out there as well, and they got the old glass with the plumber's putty, but it's not even putty. I guess it'd be mastic that's holding the glass in place with the level inside. And those old wooden rulers, those accordion rulers.
Yeah.
Got a couple of those out there.
Those old rules are cool.
And I know I Go on.
they were all fairly accurate.
Yep. And even got some old chalk out there. It's almost they're about 2-inch round, and they're coned like semi-spherical with a flat bottom on them. And some old lumber crayons, yeah, orange, red, and yellow lumber crayons.
Those are fine on a construction site. I wouldn't use them in a wood shop.
Wes, why are you so quiet? Are you asleep yet?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
He's a getting there.
Shaylee said she's in and out. That sound, but love you all.
You're funny, Shay. Did you read Larry's comment?
Yeah. I told him no apology necessary. She's not going anywhere, Jason. She just can't stand to listen to the sound of that aluminum cutting. I think it's all in her head. So you can barely hear it now, Shay.
Yeah, it just sounds like wood.
And she said, "I don't know." She says, "I don't know why I can't do it. I feel dumb." No, it's just one of those things.
It's like nails on a chalkboard.
Something like that, yeah, to her.
It's kind of what I was expecting when I got on and saw he was cutting on metal. It doesn't sound the same on here listening to it as it does actually in person.
No, and his microphone is doing a pretty good job at noise cancellation after about the first 5 seconds when he starts cutting.
Well, that's good.
Hey, Shaylee said until you hit that loud scratch. Ah. Now that screech, that wasn't the aluminum. That was the arm of his saw that needs oil.
That bothers Doug. I still don't have any. Does it?
You don't have any machine oil?
No. Like I said, I got the only oil I have in my shop is this compressor oil. My air compressor oil. That's it.
If you'll do you have any graphite?
No.
I'm
not a locksmith. Why would I have graphite?
that saw has the actual set screw over on the side of it, like the Pegasus, doesn't it?
I keep Marble Mystery Oil on hand just for that reason.
I just got to find out where it's squeaking, and I'll grease it up.
Speaking of Marble Mystery Oil, you have transmission fluid?
No, it's a wood shop, not a machine shop. Come on, it's not an auto shop here.
You have vehicles, don't you?
Yeah, I take them in to get serviced.
What are we gonna do with him, Billy?
I don't know, because transmission fluid is in essence Marble Mystery Oil.
Now,
right here, John. Do you have that side plate like that?
Yep.
That right there.
Yeah, that's the back
where
one
your
that
squawk
holds
is.
it up. Okay,
That's where your squawk is.
that's my squawk. All right, I'll grease it. I'll grease up tomorrow.
John needs to grease his squeak.
Loosen that up and squirt a little graphite in there. That's put it in the grease.
Shay, oh, you're
This
laughing.
makes me want to barf. I have only dry heaved like 4 times, so we're doing okay. Oh, Shaylee.
How did you have kids, Shay? How did you change their diapers? I don't understand that.
They didn't sound like metal.
It's a good thing they don't eat
nuts and bolts.
Hot Wheel cars. Yeah, nuts and bolts. I was gonna say something before.
She said, "I can do poop."
Yeah, no. So growing up, my father was in the military, but he was a mechanic, and I wasn't allowed to do any work on our vehicles at all, because people are trained and get paid to do a job, so you might as well take it in and get them to do the job for you, and pay them, because that's what they're trained for. So I was never allowed to work on any vehicles, and then when I got my own vehicle, I still wasn't allowed to work on it because I was living at home. But when I joined the military, I moved out. I didn't have a vehicle for like probably 5 years. Then when I got a vehicle, I would phone my dad up and ask him, "Hey, what? This is what it sounds like. This is the noise it's making. How can I fix it? Take it in. I told you, take it in and get it fixed. People are trained to do that job." I'm like, fine. So then, ever since, I've been taking all my vehicles in and getting fixed. It doesn't matter to me, because the thing is that with my vehicles, because I've been buying new vehicles, I don't have to fix them.
Right.
So I just take them in because everything's under warranty, so I don't have to worry about it. So,
Larry asked you a question.
John,
he said, go ahead. Can you just cover metal with blue tape instead of sandwiching it between 2 pieces of ply?
Why would you cover it with tape?
I was wondering the same thing.
Yeah.
To eliminate the burrs.
Be right back.
It still won't eliminate the burrs. You're still gonna get burrs regardless. It's the only disadvantage spiral blades has is it leaves fuzzies on the backside. Now with all these reverse geometry, well, actually that's not true, because with these new spiral blades, because you got those new spiral blades that are Wes can help me on this one. Have you tried those new spirals from Bear Woods that have the reverse cut on the bottom edge of them, so that it actually eliminates the fuzzies on the bottom edge of your wood?
I have not. I haven't bought blades in over a year.
Oh. So the only disadvantage of spiral blades is fuzzies on the backside, but like I said, there's very little fuzzies on the backs of these as it is. It's basically just a rolled edge, and the sandpaper will just take it right off anyway. Putting blue tape on will just add more glue to adhere to your blade. It's going to cause more problems. Hence the clear tape lubrication myth. You don't need clear tape on your patterns to lubricate your blade. All you're doing is adding more glue on top to your blade.
Shaylee said she has the new spirals. Have you used them, Shaylee? Does it reduce the fuzzies on the back?
Shay's the cool girl because she's hip with the new things in life.
Yeah.
We got to keep up with the Shayleys in the world instead of keep up with the Joneses now.
I discovered on accident one time that by putting frog tape on the back of my piece, even cutting with spirals,
Yep.
it eliminated 95% of the fuzzies.
But you still got to sand though, right?
No. When I peeled the tape, every bit of, well, the 5% or so.
Yeah. Okay.
All the fuzzy came off with the tape.
Really?
Yep. And I thought, all right, this is coincidence. So I tried it again just to see, and it worked.
Yeah. So Shay says she has the new spirals with more teeth, and there are new reverse spirals, and she has both. It does reduce the fuzzies. She doesn't get much before, but there is a difference. And Larry says he's got a gross of them. So there, if you want to add more tape to the back of your pattern, it'll reduce fuzzies. But the thing is this pattern, all I did was spray glue my pattern right onto it. So I only have one layer of glue. Well, technically 2 layers of glue because I put the paper pattern on top of the paper pattern. I didn't use tape. And the thing is, to get it off, all you do is dab it with paint thinner, and it comes right off anyway.
Why did you put a paper pattern on top of a paper pattern?
Because I printed the hearts out as one pattern. Well, it's actually 2 sheets because it's split in the middle, right? So I could line them up on my sheet,
Okay,
which
gotcha.
has my wordings on it, and then I have the 3 roses are separate, right? So I got the rose and then the other 2 flower patterns. So that I can actually place them where I want on them, right?
Yeah.
Which is customizable. And then same with the butterflies. The butterflies I did the same way. I basically just spray glued the paper pattern right onto it.
Yeah.
So it like I said, it peels right off as it is, and then
Mhm.
whatever's left over, I just got to use paint thinner on it because it's a contact glue, right? A contact cement.
Yeah. Roger Dodger.
I could have used press and seal on if I wanted to, but I didn't see much sense in it. But honestly, the less adhesive you have on your pattern, whether it be wood or whatever other materials, and then if you put blue tape on it and then spray your pattern and spray your glue, spray the back of your pattern, put that on, then you're looking at least 2 layers of glue with three layers of material that you got to remove after. And you're basically looking at gumming your blade up. So
that's a lot of extra lubrication there.
Exactly. And then after your pattern's on, put clear packing tape on to lubricate your blade. And now Wes puts puts tape on the backside as well. So there's another layer of glue you got to worry about. Oh, and if you're gonna stack them and use double-sided tape, there's another layer, two more layers of glue you got to deal with. So you should be able to just run your freaking patterns right through and have everything cut in an hour with all that lubrication you got going on.
That's the reason I cut so fast.
No, the reason you cut so fast because you use
I cut on paper. I know.
dead material. Actually, my dragon cut pretty quick. Actually, when I was cutting it out of this 1/8 acrylic, it actually cut pretty quick. I was quite surprised with it.
How much? What speed did you have to slow your saw down for that?
I went just above. I'm going to say probably 55, 60% speed.
Okay.
Like right now, I'm at about 75% speed right now,
Yeah.
cutting aluminum. Because the thing is, you don't want to heat. You don't want your blade heating up with
Right.
friction and breaking your blade.
Yeah.
And if you want to break more blades, then use Pegasus and Olson's on high speed. Just saying.
How often do you see me break a blade?
Not as often as Charles breaks blades.
That's right. Let's not talk about breaking Pegasus blades. You got to learn how to use them.
Okay, when
I run
when
my saw full speed though, all the
when
time.
when I rough cut out my outside of this heart here, I broke 2 Pegasus blades. Just cutting the outside of this heart out.
Oh, I need to do a tutorial, teach you how to use them.
Charles
But
just came in. He said, "Hell of a time to come in, eh?"
hey, Charles, how's it good?
Hello, Charlie.
We're talking about breaking
What's going
blades.
on, Chuck?
Yeah, and like I said, I have two unopened packs of Olsons here that are probably 5 years old. Now I'm not sure whether the metal's going to age in these, but these will probably never be opened unless somebody wants to buy them off of me. So I'll never use them. I'll never
I'm
use
not
them
interested.
because I got enough Olsons and Pegasus blades here I use for scrap stuff anyway. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dozen blades here right now of Pegasus and Olsons that I basically just use for rough cutting all my stuff out because I don't care if they break or not. And then I'll use my good blades for everything else. But I really want to cut some coins now. I'm gonna stop it, John.
Yeah, I don't have ADD.
With the exception of one little demonstration I did last year, I have not touched an Olsen blade in 3.5 years.
Really?
Yep. And I can pick up a dozen Olsen blades at Ace Hardware any day of the week, and I won't do it.
All right, Mike. Have a good night, dude.
The only reason I have Olsons and Pegasus blades is because the local hardware stores up here, the Home Hardware stocked Pegasus, and the Rona stocked Olson, and Canadian Tire stocked American Vermont. The American Vermont blades, I believe, are the worst blades ever because you barely get it tightened on and it breaks on you.
They're very low quality.
Yep.
Charles said, "Not my intention to bring y'all down, but you're my friends." The hospice nurse said, "My dad will be lucky to be with us 2 more days. Only informing, not trying to get attention. Apologies. The family's in our prayers, Charles."
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Charles, and sorry to hear that.
Sorry for the news on your dad, but I know when Carrie's dad got put into hospice that he basically, I think it was maybe 3 weeks he was in hospice for before he passed away.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't have any set timelines. They're just guessing.
Oh yeah, for sure. Be surprised he could be in there for another freaking 2 years.
Yeah.
Depends how ornery and stubborn he wants to be about it.
Oh, loading.
Oh, and another unheard brand of blades that I have are Eberl. Now these are actually really good blades too. I hardly use them though. I think I have a gross of them. I get number 1s and number 2s in here. Now these Airborne tornadoes, I got these at Lee Valley in Edmonton, and they're pretty good blades too. But I find that there's actually less teeth on these, so they're really aggressive.
Mm.
And I basically use those when I'm cutting 2x4s and 2x6s.
Rough cut blade.
Yeah, rough cut blade.
And Charles said, yeah, they told him 9 months to a year in 2015. So he's lived a good long while, 77 years old.
It's not so much that it's a Canadian blade because, like I said, I bought them at Lee Valley and they're made in Germany. So, but I know like the difference between some blades is whether they're stamped or heat formed, heat pressed. I guess it is.
Yep.
But that's like these penguin blades. When I ordered these from Advanced Machinery, you actually go under Scroll America blades to order these, but they come in as these penguin blades, which I know are Nequas.
They're all German instruments.
Unless they come from China.
That's it, Tony.
Them Germans gave us a lot of good things, though.
Yes, sir. Yep, even got me out of that deal. Not even a chuckle.
I missed that. What'd you say? Sorry.
I said, yeah, you even got me out of that deal.
What?
You're German? Buckler doesn't sound like a German name.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy.
Do you want me to read all your comments out loud, Charles?
He said it wasn't necessary.
Okay. Yeah, see, I don't know if he's being facetious or not, though.
Oh,
You know Charles. You know how Charles is.
Yeah.
Well, now somebody's got to scroll back and read all Charles' comments now.
I haven't even opened the chat tonight to look at what's there. I refuse to read comments because you don't pay me like Charles does.
Yeah, you don't drive up to me either.
I would if I could.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I didn't even catch that.
No, really. I'm not vaccinated. They won't let me travel nowhere. So. I don't have a passport either, so there's that.
Yeah, there's that. Oh, look at that. John broke a blade.
Oh no!
Twang,
Oh, no.
drink.
But one of these days, when we get that short bus, we're all going to take a trip up there to your place.
Well, I'll meet you guys halfway at least.
Cheryl says tomorrow morning is his surgery, so this is our last chance
We've heard that before.
to
Is this your
see.
last, my butt?
Never mind.
Never mind.
Oh.
We heard that before a couple weeks ago, Charles.
Oh,
He's gonna be like, no, it's real this time.
and then they're going to postpone it.
oh, too much rat killing to do tomorrow. Oh,
Too much what?
too much rat killing to do tomorrow.
Rat killing.
Yeah.
Honeydews.
No, one, we got an appointment to be somewhere, and then after that, we're going to go see my mom in the hospital.
Yep.
In the post office, and she's going to take me shopping. That's going to be fun.
She's taking you shopping?
Yeah, I got to promise to behave.
Oh, you gotta take a video. Come on, Herb. You gotta take a video of this. Oh, you promised to behave, though. Okay.
Yeah, I had to promise to behave. Or she said after the hospital, she's going to bring me home, then she'd go by herself. So no air horns. Can't tell them old women to get her phone number and call her at home. Get the hell out of my way.
Night, Jason.
Okay, Jason. Oh,
What kind of surgery, Charles, if it's not too personal?
He's getting his ball fixed, or his hydrocele.
Oh. Prayers for that.
Herb, Charles is asking any update on your surgery.
I got to get my A1C down. They want it to be down around 7.
I know. I get a video call from my surgery tomorrow morning. It takes about half an hour or so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Steve says it's sex game. Charles told him to kiss it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charles, the A1C is my blood sugar count. They want it down lower than what it is. He tried to get me on the BMI, but I got past that one. I weighed less than what I thought.
What's the difference between Bear Woods and Wooden Teddy Bear?
Company.
A whole lot more friendly service at Bearwood. I mean, at Wooden Teddy Bear. I usually call them in the morning, and at lunchtime, my package is done been shipped.
you stickering about Wes?
That last comment. I used
Your
to
last
not be.
comment?
I used to not be in that category, but even I am there too now.
Oh, okay. I got you now, Wes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go another 15 minutes here, guys.
Well, you're lasting longer than I'm fixing to.
I hang with you, buddy.
I was going to give me a power nap today, but some little female in this house had other ideals. She's picking up Joey's bad habits. Acts like she's going to rub your face, wants to nibble on your nose.
What kind of shipping does Wooden Teddy Bear have?
Well, I ordered a Ghost of Blades the other day, and it was $3.95 shipping.
Oh, that ain't bad.
No, usually if you call over and talk to the woman up front, her name's Carrie Ann. She makes you feel like family. She'll carry on the conversation with you. You tell her what you want, and by lunchtime, she's already got your package sealed and ready to ship.
Cool.
I got on there one time and she was talking when we was having all that bad weather.
Mm-hmm.
She's asking about it, and some other stuff. She makes you feel like a person, not a number.
That's good.
Well, that's good.
Because you get some people that, yeah, okay, we'll get it shipped out as soon as we can.
What do you mean, like my order?
Yeah.
Sitting in American Customs for 15 days, then crosses the river, sits at Canadian Customs for another 15 days. Finally gets shipped out to me, and then I got to pay for it to pick it up.
That's crazy.
Damn Trump and his steel tariffs.
Big Bitterwood doesn't have a catalog. They will mail only. Yeah. Hey, young lady, you need to get up. She ain't budging. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to get the can of air out to get her moving.
Get a spray bottle of water.
That don't phase her no more.
Oh,
We was trying to break her from getting on the cabinets. I'd get a spray bottle and squirt her. She just now looks at me. You can be spraying her in the face, she'll just look at you. I hate screaming, but that usually gets her out of it.
Damn.
Ooh. Damn, I know what I forgot to do.
He's only got like 4 more cuts, I think. Did you fall asleep yet, Wes?
No, sir.
Well, who's that snoring in the background?
Not I.
Well, it ain't me. I can't fall asleep on my own show.
Oh no, he's got 5, 6 cuts left.
2, 3,
My species cat.
5, 6, 7.
Oh,
7 to finish. 7 to finish that off. Then I got the 2 bigger ones on the outside.
I misted one. Ain't no step for a stepper.
What?
There's no hill for a hill climber either.
My God.
Who's that stranger?
Look what the dat cragged in.
Over the sides of that.
Yeah. Yeah, we did a little drone work today. We went over to Baytown to send a monument. And did a little bit of there, and then we did a little bit over the Battleship Texas. The park was closed, so we didn't get to go in. But we were close enough. Yeah, we just singing drone over there. And it was fun. It was a good looking deal.
She gonna post some footage of it?
I hold on. I couldn't hear you. What?
I said, is she gonna post some footage of y'all?
Oh yeah, she's got this new video editing from Corel, some kind of video studio, something like that. And she's learning that fairly well. She's gonna do some editing on it
Look
and
how
put it up.
beautiful it is.
Oh yeah, that thing is taller than I thought it was. I've never been. I've been there almost all my life, and I've never been to it.
Where is it?
In Baytown,
What is it?
the San Jacinto Monument,
Oh,
and Battleship Texas.
yeah.
We practice across the street from each other. Hey, John, will you turn that thing down? I'm trying to talk.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
But I can't hear me.
Well, you know, Russ, we're actually surprised to see you, and because after your last show, we weren't sure what happened to you.
What do you mean?
Well, we weren't sure whether she dug.
Whether
we weren't
she
sure
beat me?
we weren't sure whether she dug a hole and put you in it or beat you.
Really? Because at one minute you step in and give us the thumbs up, and then you come back shaking your head, and out you go. Not a word.
Bye. I gotta go.
And he didn't even say that. He didn't say shit. He just
No.
left.
Yeah. You came in and waved and turned everything off.
Shook his head and left.
You know, we wrote a song for you.
Oh, come on.
Teresa is mad and she's diggy hole.
Oh my!
I should have known that was coming.
Oh, gosh, there was people down there. Actually,
Yeah, we didn't know, but what she
yeah, I
killed
saw
you.
vehicles in the freaking drive.
It was one of those that were nip and tuck, man. Nip and tuck. It was close.
So what's Larry's asking? How do you degrease your
There was
metal
still
before you
vehicles.
cut?
Look, right there. There's vehicles there.
Denatured alcohol.
Yeah, I'd use denatured alcohol.
I don't degrease it because it's a good to go, straight out of the box, aluminum pizza pan. I don't degrease it at all. Spray it, spray the pattern, stick it on, cut it, drill the holes, and cut it. And if I was to degrease, like I know the aluminum framing and railing that we use at work, we have to degrease that before we paint it. But that's the only reason we do that. And then we just use gun wash.
Besides, if there was any metal, any oil residue from the aluminum stamp or the machinery that does that stamps those plates out, it would just lubricate the blade anyway.
More lubrication for your blade, yeah.
What's that we always tell them, John? That paper, that old tape, don't lubricate nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that oil might.
You gotta wash it clean before you can put that pizza on it, by God.
Really? No, you just wipe
man.
it. Just wipe it.
No, you don't bring it home. Take the sticker off and put it in the oven with pizza dough on it. You've got to wash it first because it will have machine oil on it from those stamping dies.
I believe that's what it said, man. I believe that's what it said.
Yeah.
I just answered your question, Larry. Did you ask another one before that? No. See, I answered your question. I don't use degreaser on my metal. If you're gonna paint your metal, then yeah, you're gonna want to degrease it. But basically, you just use Varsol or lacquer. It'll clean it off.
Well, let me go ahead and
Bar salt. Goodness, that's liquid gold.
tell Charles hello and tell Larry hello.
Well, if you're gonna paint aluminum, you either need to etch it first before you prime it, or you need to use an etching primer made for aluminum.
What? No, like the all the formed aluminum that we use at work and for signs and stuff. If it doesn't go out natural, which is silver, and it gets painted, then basically you wipe it with Varsol, stick it in the spray booth, heat it up, put the primer on it, and the primer smells like fish. I don't even know what's in it. Aluminum primer. You prime it. You prime it, and then you turn the heat on. Let it heat up for about half an hour or so, and then put your paint on. And we use automotive paints.
Stop.
Yeah, but your primer's it's an etching primer made for aluminum.
Who brought this out?
I swear it smells like it smells like fish meal.
This is why we needed to do this because it's coming up.
You're using brass and copper. Well, I guess where blue tape comes in. Yeah. Oh yes, like I said, you don't really need the blue tape. Just spray your pad. Just spray adhesive, put your pattern right on.
Right on.
Yeah. 3M, 77 or 777 or whatever.
777.
There's several of them out there. I've been using the Elmer's. I found a can of Elmer's spray that you can reposition stuff with. That works just as good.
I don't like that repositional. It's not tacky enough.
Yeah.
What? Is it off again?
I don't know.
It looks like it.
But like if you're using brass and copper, then like I said, just clean it off with your paint thinner, and then you can etch it or whatever you want, like however you're gonna finish it. But usually you just clean it off and just put a coat of lacquer spray on it, unless you want to polish it.
I don't know why you'd want to paint brass or copper anyway.
If you're gonna polish it, in that case, you gotta go with some Brasso and Silvo.
Yeah,
Copper.
Brasso.
Yeah. If you want to paint it, use aluminum.
And if you're gonna
There's
paint
a
wood,
guy.
use MDF.
That just did a 3D image of a man and a woman, just their front torso and their face, not the whole head, just the face. Man looking down at a woman, and she looking up at him. It's like a wedding kind of thing. And it did it out of brass on a CNC.
Oh, look at there,
And
look at there. Pretty.
you talk about that thing was absolutely gorgeous when you got done with it. You know, it was beautiful, and it was all solid brass that he used. Nice, real nice, real nice. Makes me want to get some damn metal bits.
Metal bits.
Yeah, metal end mills and ball noses for metal did work better on metal than wood stuff does.
As long as they're carbide, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, carbide.
I hate to see how much that little brass cost him that he used to get that out of it.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was pretty sharp though.
Carbide will cut brass and copper in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
And aluminum.
That's soft metals. That's probably wood.
Well, fellas,
I got
I'm going
some.
to drop off of here.
All right.
Well, hell, man, I never even seen you. What's his face? Is there? Who's his face? About right?
You're gonna get some sleep tonight,
Yeah, I
there.
thought that was awful.
I might. No guarantees, but I might.
Did you get done with all your flooring?
So just leave your phone on. Stay in the background. You'd be good.
That's what I did last night.
Yep.
Woke up.
No,
and I was the
Oh,
only one
you
in the
don't want
show
to. You
this
don't want him
morning.
to do that. You don't want him to do that because he's gonna be looking for. Where's my shop vac? And we're gonna have to say something about that.
No, Russ, I woke up this morning. I was the only one in his show.
He did. He went to sleep last night in the show,
You fell
Oh
asleep on
my
the show.
god!
Yeah.
and we couldn't wake him up before we signed off and left. So we just all left Wes in here.
Let me fix something. I'm gonna just mute you for a minute.
So, like I said, I was gonna stop the show at 1:30 anyway. Oh, Wes, thanks for hanging out with us.
See you later.
And he's gone.
Night, Wes.
And yeah, so we're gonna cut the show off. About how long I've been on for? 2 hours. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff done today, and like I said, so working throughout the week, I'll probably go on and do some more stuff and get some more metal cutting done. And like I said, I got two footballs to do before I go to Calgary, and so I'll be doing those as well. And no, 3. I got 3 footballs to do before I go to Calgary, so I'll be doing those. And
I'll do 4.
wow, I only need 3. Wood's a precious commodity right now. I have I got a full sheet of 1/4-inch ply right now that I'm staring at, and I got some offcuts I can still use if I have to. I'll just use what I got to use right now. So thanks everybody for being on the panel. I'll wait till
Take care, Charles.
I'll wait till Russ comes back.
Night, Charles.
And thanks for everybody being in the chat. And I know Russ just got on the show, and he's going to be perturbed that we're leaving right now.
Yeah, I'm pissed.
Yeah. Well, you know,
I did the best I could to get back. We were out in Baytown, so that was a good hour or so away from me when I saw you. Well, he might still be online.
you should
Take
have
care,
told
Steve.
you should have told her you got to go to the washroom.
Yeah. Night, Steve.
So, night, everybody. Thanks for being in the chat with us and all the questions and stuff, comments, and everything else. And thanks for being on the panel, everybody. And we'll talk at you later. And like I said, I'll be going on later on during the week at night, and we'll see y'all then.
Night, all.
All right.
Night, everybody.
Take care. See ya.
Come back now. You hear?